You guys got me?
Yeah. Josh, you guys had 51 points, over 600 yards of total offense, but you had 19 penalties. What can you kind of attribute to maybe some of those mental mistakes early on?
Yeah, I've never been a part of a first drive like we had right there. Guys being dialed into to what we're doing, and it was out on the perimeter, it was in the core. I told the guys in the locker room, enjoy this. They got 85 scholarships, got a good coaching staff over there too. Wins are hard to come by. A lot of great things during the course of this ball game. You look at the yards offensively that we had, the points we put up. You look at the ability of our defense to physically dominate the middle part of the football game, the turnovers that they cause. Enjoy that. We'll get back on Monday and correct those things and get better at it. Obviously, that's something that's got to get corrected for us moving forward.
Coach,
you cut out there.
Sorry about that. From a coaching standpoint, what's kind of a challenge for you? I mean, there was a lot of good that went on, and then you mentioned yourself some of the struggles. From your standpoint, what's the challenge to kind of accent the positive while addressing the struggles at the appropriate level?
It's not hard. During the course of the game, you try to correct it. You do it in the right manner where your kids have a chance to hopefully respond to it the right way and go do some positive things. And we did that in all three phases of the game. There are things that we have to correct. That's going to be the case with every game. Some of the things that we have to correct in this one are obvious to everybody that was watching the football game. Believe that we'll do those things. At the same time, you work really hard for very few opportunities. This year, fewer than any other year. Just went out there and scored a bunch of points and played a physically dominating football game on the defensive side of the ball. Our special teams were really solid all day long. Enjoy it, man. That's why you come back on Monday and we'll learn and we'll get better.
Coach Heupel, so Trey Nixon ended up not taking the field today. And in the course of this game, running back Demarius Good also ended up having an injury as well. Is there anything that you can say about their diagnoses?
Not at this time. I thought we had some young guys step up and take advantage of their opportunities today and play in a really, really positive way. I thought throwing and catching it, we did a lot of great things. There's some things that we were really close on to making some competitive throws and plays out there. We can get better in the pitch and catch game.
Josh, you talked about throwing the football around. Dylan Gabriel, another 400-yard performance, 4 touchdowns. What did you see from him today, and kind of maybe going through all some of the mental mistakes you guys had on penalties? How was he able to overcome that?
Yeah, I do. I think he was pretty accurate today. He was really decisive. There were some rolled coverages from them that are different looks than maybe you see on a daily basis that he handled really well. He got to the right spot a lot today and had a really positive day.
With there being no fans and being, I'm sure, a lot quieter than usual, did that affect the offensive line early in the game, maybe with the ECU D-line mimicking snap counts and things like that?
Yeah, it was certainly different than any game any of us have been in since we were probably in Pee Wee football. But obviously we didn't handle that portion of it very well, Brandon.
Josh, what did you think of Dylan Gabriel? He, at one point, completed 18 passes in a row. That's a school record. What do you tell him after a game like that?
One, enjoy today. It was a great game for all of us. That's a win over a conference opponent. It's our second one here on a 1-0 journey every week, and so enjoy what happened today. At the same time, there's things that all of us can do better, starting with me, but transcending through our entire football team and program. And I think Dylan feels that way too. So there's ways for us to get a whole lot better.
Coach, obviously you didn't have Trey Nixon for this game, but the man they call J-Flash came out, led the team in receiving yards, and had another big game. As a youth, he's got 2 games in a row where he's doing very well. Go ahead and speak a little bit to his performance if you could.
Explosive, getting more comfortable in what we're doing every single week. all of our guys have the ability to move inside and outside. That's a little bit different than what we've been here our first couple of years. I think part of that's our kids' understanding of what we're doing conceptually and how we can move people around. I thought Jalen did a better job this week of all the things that happened before the snap of the whistle to handle our tempo in a better way.
Johnny Richardson was able to get in there late in the game and get his first career touchdown. What did you see from him, and what have you seen from him this whole camp for a freshman?
Seen a lot of runs just like the one he had today when he got his opportunity. He's a dynamic playmaker. I love his energy. I think our entire football team understands it. He comes out to practice the same guy every single day, has as much energy as anybody, loves competing and loves playing ball.
Marlon Williams had another big performance today. What kind of growth have you seen from him from last year to this year, where he's kind of become that number one go-to receiver?
I thought Marlon did a lot of really good things when the ball came to him. I thought he played pretty strong to the catch. A couple of competitive plays that he's close to making down in the red zone as well. I thought he played really well without the ball in his hands today too, and I think that speaks to his maturity.
After having to go on the road here for the first 2 games and all the different protocols you have to go through every week, how much are you looking forward to finally getting back and getting your first home game next week against Tulsa?
Yeah, I think our kids will definitely be excited to be at home and play in front of some fans that wear black and gold, man. And I don't know how many that's going to be for sure, but we're looking forward to trying to go 1-0 next week at home, put on a show for our fans. And I think our kids have handled all the adversity that they've faced and all the uncertainty in a really positive way. Starting the season out 2 weeks in a row on the road has been unique to our program. Our kids handled it really well.